Go.
Alright, hi, my name is Milani, and my presentation is on how mindset affects climate change. So my thesis is, people that focus on immediate needs and wants are less likely to be concerned with climate change. Some background information. Most people have a short-term versus long-term benefits mindset. We tend to stay away from things that aren't benefiting us within a few days or weeks. This is the case with climate change. Climate change is a fluctuation of weather and effects of human and natural activity. We won't see beneficial results from trying to reverse climate change for years. The most common reasons we stay away from climate change are our tendency to avoid threats that aren't immediate, our need for immediate benefits, and our lack of understanding. This issue matters because we are destroying our home and all life on it by our actions. We are suffering from our lack of concern for our environment. I have an image. Humans have a natural tendency to avoid threats that will immediately affect us. Art Markman of Harvard Business Review argues that climate change has not severely affected us yet and did not show signs of harming us for years. If the threat is affecting us right then we will react, which is why we put off addressing climate change. Things that aren't directly hurting us will be a distant thought. For example, getting hit by a car. When you get hit by a car, you're prone to take action because you just got hit. But climate change, it's not like it's hurting us directly. It's more distant, so we distance ourselves psychologically. Australia's land, for example, and animals are burning. Inhabitants of North America aren't affected, so we tend to just repost things that we see on Instagram or Twitter, but we don't directly involve ourselves in helping Australia. There is no way to tell how much or how little something will impact us when it is so far off, so we tend to only focus on the present. Most people stay away from things that do not have a short-term benefit. According to Art Markman of Harvard Business Review, we take our immediate benefits for granted. We decide that concerning ourselves with climate change will create a change in our daily lives. Accessibility is more valued than creating a healthy environment. Humans have a world of convenience, and that would change if we start to focus on climate change. Our cars, our homes, and our consumer goods will be limited. The idea of being limited is not very appealing to most. Companies are able to continue processing items for cheap if they don't make adjustments for climate change. A great deal of money continues to go into their pockets without them breaking with the bank to make it happen. Ignoring climate change provides both convenience and wealth. Climate change is a topic of which many people lack understanding. You must be willing to research on your own in order to fully understand. A lot of people tend to believe popular opinions rather than figuring out what they personally believe. We are only hurting ourselves by our daily habits and poor treatment of our world. Most people are clueless because the signs aren't obvious. How can we motivate people to change their habits? Can peer pressure have a positive and beneficial impact? A research done by Climate Change Communication at Yale claims there is a way we can use peer pressure to positively impact each other and begin reversing climate change. When we see someone else exercising more conservative habits in their daily life, we tend to follow along. For example, if you work at an office and everybody's recycling, you tend to recycle also. It becomes a norm in your life and in the office. In conclusion, people that are focused on immediate needs and wants are less likely to be concerned with climate change. Reasons we tend to stay away from taking the steps to reverse climate change vary. Threats that are not immediate do not get much of our attention. We push off the threat until it is too late to do anything about it. We care more about convenience and money than the damage it is doing to our environment. Personal knowledge of climate change is extremely important if we want a chance of reversing the effects of climate change. We must find ways to motivate ourselves to start taking care of our environment and each other. This issue matters because we are destroying our home all life wanted by our actions. If we don't start taking care of our planet, we will all die.